Hello, everyone. It's Charlton, and there was a stabbing death at Binghamton University, which is in New York. It's just above the northern Pennsylvania border. On Sunday evening at 10:30, a student, Joao Souza, was found in his dorm room um, with severe stab wounds, and he was taken to the hospital. And he died at the hospital. And throughout Monday, there was a search, a manhunt for a suspect, and they have arrested a suspect. His name is Michael Roque, another student at Binghamton University, 20 years old. He's already been arraigned and he's pled not guilty. Um, they had released surveillance footage, during in the manhunt of somebody leaving the dormitory and I think the actual room where Joao Souza was stabbed and killed, of somebody in like a sweatsuit here with their face covered and a hoodie on and gloves on, and there was a manhunt throughout the day, but they did arrest the suspect at his dorm room Monday, and here he is being led, I believe, to the Binghamton Police Department, or I don't know if this is for his arraignment or what.
Do you have anything to say?
No, they don't. They do not believe, this was not a random act, but they're not releasing, any kind of motive as to why he did this. It was a stabbing. Joao Souza was an engineering student. He was actually from Brazil. Him and his family came here when he was in middle school, by some of his friends. They just spoke that he was just a great kid and had a huge future. I think he was a soccer player, a star soccer player at it's Blind Brook High School is where he was from. Blind Brook High School, which is in Westchester, New York, I believe. And this is the second murder at Binghamton University in the last like a month and a half. So I mean, people were on edge. I mean, until this guy was finally, or until there was a suspect arrested, people were, I think, extremely, rightfully, very scared. But earlier, just like a month and a half ago, a girl, I remember making a video about it. She was killed off campus at her home by her ex-boyfriend. Haley Anderson was her name, and I think Haley Anderson and her ex-boyfriend Orlando Tercero was charged in her death, and he was from Nicaragua, and he had fled the country when, after allegedly killing her. So this was just um, in the past month and a half. So it says right here, Joao Souza is the second Binghamton University student to be killed in the past month and a half, and Michael Roque is the second student to be charged with murder. Here's Joao Souza, I believe, is pictured on the left there. And it's just it's pretty crazy. And there he is, pictured there as well. Here's the district attorney of saying, how Michael Roque was arrested. Right here, he's the district attorney of Broome County District Attorney Steve Cornwell. Excuse me. It's a very quick little clip.
What I can say. Where'd you find him? But again, I'm limited at what I can say. Where'd you find him? Mr. Roque was in his dorm when he was located by police. Could you tell us how long that Mr. Roque?
So they're not releasing any details. Mr. Roque is accused of intentionally stabbing Souza multiple times, we said. It appears a knife was used in the attack, according to investigators, but police and prosecutors have not revealed much about what they believed happened. So it was intentional. It was not random. based on the way he's dressed, it looked like he targeted this person. But with the hoodie and the mask and the gloves, but they're just not releasing any kind of motive. There's a suspect in custody. We will have further information at an appropriate time. We are very limited in what we can provide today, but we believe the charges are imminent, and I can't really speak to any of the facts of the case other than that. That's the Broome County District Attorney Steve Cornwell, pictured there, and police believe Souza, who was stabbed multiple times, was targeted, but have not released a motive. And actually, here is a video of this is before they actually arrested the suspect. You can see the police scouring the campus for the suspect. I mean, it's pretty intense. So, and if I can pull that up one more time to see that student being arraigned, it's pretty strange to see him sort of brought in by the police.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say?
All right. That's the end of this video for now. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.